NBA Media Day came and went, and boy, did we learn some new things from LeBron James' podium appearance. LeBron James essentially let us know that he was ready to give Kyrie Irving the keys to the kingdom. But his name wasn't Kyrie Irving that day. His name was the kid. The kid, the kid, the kid, the kid, the kid, the kid. Now, mind you, LeBron has called Kyrie Irving the kid prior, a bunch of times before. That's not really an issue, so to speak. He's called him the kid many a times. The kid is amazing, but the fact that LeBron James would not acknowledge Kyrie Irving whatsoever was very telling. He would not say his name at all. It reminded me of Jay-Z's subliminal disses when he never says your name, but we all know who you're talking about. He says something to accentuate the person that he's talking about. Either something crazy they did, either dancing, like how Prodigy, rest in peace, was, he was a ballerina, I seen you. So LeBron essentially was using that tactic where he didn't really want to acknowledge Kyrie overall. He just basically briefly brushed over the situation, saying he wasn't mad. He was just mad that he gave him all the blueprints and now Kyrie's taking it to Boston. This was basically the reason why Kyrie wanted to get out of Cleveland, because he wasn't referred to or addressed with a ton of respect. Basically, they looked at Kyrie Irving as a childish kid, even though he's a 25-year-old man. Looked at him as basically a childish kid who basically did not know how to win. And LeBron said it himself, I try to make him better every day, try to help him with his defense, try to help him with his leadership, try to help him with everything. But it was just like, okay, it's as if he didn't know how to do anything. It's as if what Kyrie brought to the table wasn't necessarily good enough. And this is just me in my wheelhouse, and I may be looking into it too much, but deep down through all the things that he said, there are a few things that resonate with me, which is basically, when he was like, do you have any advice for him? I don't have any advice, but it's either you're with us or you're against us. But all that was shown through what he was saying, the way that he was referring to him. It was basically as if we were speaking about an abstract thing or abstract person, the kid. And him reiterating the kid over and over again basically let you know that he views him as a childish kid. Even though he's not outright saying it. Basically, he's letting you know that this kid is childish to me, and I tried to help the kid because he's not a man to me. And you can take it how you want. I'm just reading between the lines. And it's funny because Kyrie wasn't a kid when he hit a big three-point shot Game 7. Kyrie wasn't a kid Game 5 when Cleveland was down 3-1 and Kyrie goes off for 40. He wasn't a kid then, but he's a kid now. And I know he's called him a kid. People are gonna say this in the video. Hey, he's called him a kid before. Hey, it's not a big deal. But this is the art of war, ladies and gentlemen. And he's basically trying to reframe the entire issue and control the narrative. Like, this guy's a kid to me. I tried to help the kid out. He's not my peer. And I think that's why Kyrie left. He just felt like, hey, man, you guys are treating me like a kid, referring to me as a kid. And I'm a man. I'm a franchise player, in my opinion. And I'm going to prove it to you when I get to Boston, and I'm a wreck shop. And LeBron James said he's reinvigorated because he knows something's coming. He knows Kyrie's coming, just like Kyrie knows LeBron's coming. They're not going to take it easy on each other. That press conference was like, when he spoke about Kyrie, it was very odd. It was like as if they never worked together at all. And I know through breakups and relationships, you have things that you say about people, but to not say his name at all is very telling. Like, these guys did not like each other. And people will say, well, they were giving each other dabs, or Kyrie was saying to play with LeBron is such a feat to do. It's a wonderful thing to do. It's amazing to play with LeBron James. It makes you want to step your game up every day. Key moments when they're laughing and joking on the sidelines, that was genuine. But off the court, that was something else. Kyrie wasn't gonna be one of LeBron James fanboys and basically resented him for trying to put him in that mode. The organization tried to put Kyrie in that mode. LeBron tried to put Kyrie in that mode. Even his teammates basically, going down on LeBron, sucking LeBron every day. Like, hey, LeBron's the greatest. LeBron makes this. LeBron does this. Like, Kyrie was like, no, like, I, in my own right, in my own man, I'm not a kid, and I need to be treated with respect. So This media day, that was telling. Like Kyrie's interview, it was just like everybody from Kyrie's interview, you could gather like everybody thought it was all Kyrie. Like, oh look, man, like Kyrie's a kid. Kyrie's being childish. Kyrie doesn't have any right to have any beef. But when LeBron took that podium and asked him about Kyrie, it was just very, very weird. Like you could tell he was carefully picking his words, and he was purposely calling him a kid to let him, just to sun him. Like, I'm sunning you some more. You gone? I'm still sunning you. You here? I'm sunning you. You gone? I'm still sunning you. So it's very interesting. Let me know what you think. Do you think that LeBron saying the kid was a shot at Kyrie, or was it just normal? Do you think that was normal to you, in your opinion? Or do you think that LeBron had a hidden agenda with that? This is Vlad Hoops Junction with Hoops Me Supla. Peace.